So, Betty, tell me a little bit about what were some of the happiest moments of your life?
Oh, geez. My dad made this playhouse out of one of the lofts in one of the barns. On rainy days, we were allowed to go up there and play in there. But on non-rainy days, we had to play outside. We were never allowed to play video games and watch TV for hours at a time or anything like what the kids do nowadays, And I kind of brought my kids up like that, too.
What was the outdoors like on the ranch there?
Oh man, we had trees all the way around the front yard. There was two different corrals, one for training and one for us kids to ride around and around and around until we learned how to ride right. Then we got to ride outside of the corrals.
Oh, nice. So, how old were you when you started to learn to ride?
I was 3.
Whoa.
First time I got on a horse, and I was scared to death because it was so big.
They are big animals. Did you have a favorite horse, or
No, I loved them all.
did they all have names?
We weren't allowed to name the farm animals.
Oh,
Dad slaughtered once a year, so we weren't allowed to name the farm animals.
probably smart. Did you have siblings?
5 sisters and 1 brother. Sharon, Rick, Shar, who passed away not too long ago of stomach cancer. Ava, me, then Kathy.
So, were you closer to any of your siblings than others?
Sharon, growing up, she kind of took care of us. Being the oldest, Mom and Dad worked outside the ranch to help pay
Right.
for stuff.
Right.
We were pretty poor when we brought up, but you wouldn't know it. There was always food on the table. They hunted. It was pretty cool,
Yeah. Did you grow
until we
any?
had to move.
Oh, when did you?
But
when
there
did
was
you-
a river running through the property, and we fished on one side, and we
nice.
learned to swim on the other.
Nice. Was it really cold?
Very. Until you got used to it.
Yeah.
But the government decided they wanted to buy our property and change the river. Dad had like one more payment to make. And so we had to move, and that's when everything started going wrong.
Oh, that sounds pretty heartbreaking.
It was, because I'd been there for like 10 years. My sisters, Char and Ava, started using heroin. Everything just went kablooey. Sharon got pregnant at 16, which back then you don't do. So
Yeah.
she moved out of the house.
So your parents probably were they supportive of her? Or?
Oh, no.
No,
They kicked her out of the house.
Okay, yeah.
I said she moved out,
Right,
but
right,
I was trying to be
yeah.
nice.
Right. Who do you think had the biggest influence on you when you were growing up?
Sharon, my oldest sister.
Right, because you said you were
She
pretty
was
close
very
to her.
strict, and I helped her raise her 2 daughters. I don't know, she was more of a mom figure than
Right.
anybody else in the family, to me,
Right.
but not to anybody else, which is weird because I have a younger sibling also. When I was in my 20s, Valerie met me, who is my friend of over 30 years. She moved in with me and helped me raise. First of all, I was pregnant and I was in a homeless shelter because I ran away from my husband.
Right.
She and I got a place together for 9 years. I have PTSD, if you want to put a label on me.
What did you do to help control?
I've had a lot of therapy.
Okay, and that has helped.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Well, that's good. Well, we were just talking about osteoporosis and how 50% of women have it, and they may not know.
I do.
So,
I've got deteriorating disc disease. My knees are bone on bone. Someday I'm going to end up flat on the floor and I'll let them open me up again. The last time they opened me up, I ended up in a wheelchair for 3.5 years.
how did you deal with that?
My cousin finally came and got me from California and took me to Oregon. She basically dumped me into a pool because I wasn't going to go in.
Right.
But I did it, and I grew stronger. As time went by, I ended up being able to walk
So that
in the water.
water therapy helped you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was told I'd never walk again by 3 different doctors. And then she started helping me walk with the walker down to the mailbox, which was about a half a block away. That was a major accomplishment.
Yeah. Okay.
And the pain that came when the feelings started flowing back through my body,
Right.
was excruciating. I'm in pain all the time.
Do you have any tools that you found that help you?
You know, I can't really afford to go to the pool anymore. Now I was
So
going
if we had a water therapy program, that would help you.
most definitely,
Okay. All right.
I would get in there and work it, baby. Seriously,
Yeah.
I would. If I could relearn to walk in the water, I could strengthen my body so much better in the water.
Right. I'm
Because-
a big advocate of that.
Yeah, the only problem is coming back out of it.
Well, yeah.